ओम आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मा ते मयि सन्तु ओम शांति शांति शांति. On the last Wednesday we started studying the fourth section of the fourth chapter of Chandogya Upanishad, and it starts with Satyakama story. We read that Satyakama was the son of Jabala, and he approached his mother Jabala and told her that I want to stay as a brahmachari. So, you, my dear honorable mother, please tell me to which lineage I belong. She said, my child, my dear child, I do not know to which lineage you belong, because in young age I was a maid servant and I was serving so many people and their families. At that time I got you. So that I do not know, do not know to which lineage you belong. But my name is Jabala, your name is Satyakam. So you tell when asked that you are Satyakam Jabal. He went to Haridrumata Gautama Acharya and approaching him said that, "O revered sir, I want to stay with you as a brahmachari. So please accept me." He asked him, "Oh my dear, to which lineage you belong?" He said, "I do not know to which lineage I belong. I asked my mother. She said that, she replied that she was serving many people in young age. She was a maid servant. At that time she got me. So she does not know to which lineage I belong. But she said that she is Jabala and I am Satyakam. So that Satyakam Jabal I am." Sir, Haridrumata told him, "Such damaging truth nobody but a Brahmin will be able to tell about himself. So bring firewood. I will have Upanayan Sanskar for you. Put sacred thread in you. Put you in all disciplines and teach you Gayatri." So after that, he, from his store of cows, he separated 400 cows which were weak, very weak, and told him, "My dear, follow them." When he was about to start, he said that I will not come back till these become 1,000. And for many years, he stayed in forest till they became 1,000. That was the fourth section. Then we entered the fifth section. Athaha enam rishabho abhivada. Then to him a bull said, Abhivada, a bull greeted him and said, O Satyakama. Satyakama said, O revered sir. He said that we have become 1,000. So dear, take us to Acharya's abode. So from this, what we derived, that he became so much immersed in tending to them that he did not count also that they have already become 1,000. And he had to be informed by one of the bulls. Now, you may wonder how can a bull talk, but first thing is that Shankara has already told that this story is for inculcating certain values in us. Does not mean it is false, of course. So Swami Vivekananda has tried to interpret it in the way that in Satyakama's purified mind itself, that idea arose that they have become 1,000, but he placed it in the mouth of the bull. That means apparently the bull talked with him. Actually, it was an idea in his own mind. That is what Swamiji has said. So let us accept whichever appeals to us. But the bull must have talked, because later on we will see some bird comes, some swan comes, and they go on talking to him. So those people came, of course. Satyakam was not imagining, was not daydreaming. Anyway, so let us follow the truth, psychological truth. So he said, take us to Acharya's abode. Then, now we read, and we have to fill up the story with the help of Shankar Bhashya. So, now, second mantra of the fifth section tells us, Brahmanascha padam bravani iti, bravitu me bhagavan iti, tasmai ha uvacha, prachidik kala, pratichidik kala, dakshinadik kala, udichidik kala, esha vai soumya chatushkala, pado brahmana prakashavan nama. Now we have to fill up. Imagine certain things that the Acharya, when he took him in as brahmachari, he has taught him many things other than only giving him the cows. He has taught him how every day in the evening you must stop your other activities and sit, ignite a fire and sit near that fire and meditate, contemplate on Brahman as much as you can. And at that time, so he was doing that. When he started coming back, evening fell and he ignited the fire and sat near it and started contemplating. At that time, he might have visualized that bull had already told him. So at that time, bull started talking to him. And bull said that, I will tell you, Father, 1/4 of Brahman I shall tell you. So this whole story will tell us Brahman, as Shankar has told in the beginning, one cause Brahman will be broken into 16 parts, and that part by part will be told to him. So here he is telling him about one part containing 4 quarters. So 4 quarters into 4 will be 16. So 1 quarter consisting of 4 parts is telling him here. And we shall see what is common in those parts. So he says, the eastern direction, there is a part of the part in the eastern direction. There is a part of the part in western direction. There is a part of the part in south direction. There is a part in the north direction. So this is the quarter containing 4 parts. The name of that part of Brahman is Prakashavan, full of light. So this is the one part of Brahman divided into 4, he has told him. So the physical world in the entirety has been included here. So all this is knowledge about the Saguna Brahma, knowledge about the all-pervading nature of God from that one. Because in Saguna Brahma there are parts definitely. So one quarter has been told by him. So because of the purified mind by his seva, wonderful. If we do seva with our full heart, plus of course the evening and perhaps morning meditations as taught by our gurus, then the heart will be purified and we will get many visions, we will get many revelations, and finally we will come to know the full, all-pervading Saguna Brahma. That is the lesson being taught here. So, we read the commentary of the second mantra, Kim Cha, and means after so many things. He has only said, we have become 1,000, take us to Guru's house. And then it says, and means he was going, he stopped, he worshipped, he contemplated, and at that point, that very bull again talks to him. Aham brahmana parasyate tubhyam padam bravani kathayani. I shall tell you a quarter of that parasya brahmana, Brahman beyond, actually is telling Saguna Brahma. His concept of Supreme Brahman is being told that I will tell you a quarter of that Supreme Brahman. Brahmani means kathayami, tell. Iti ukta, when he said this, then Satyakam Pratyuvacha replied, Bravitu kathayetu me maham mayam bhagavan. O revered sir, do tell me. Iti ukte, when he said like that, Rishabhas tasmai, that bull, tasmai Satyakamaya, to that Satyakam, ha uvacha, it is well known that he spoke. Prachi dik kala brahmana padasya chaturtha bhagaha. So kala means 1/4 of the 1/4 of Brahman. तथा प्रतीची दिक् कला, दक्षिणा दिक् कला, उदीची दिक् कला, एष वै सौम्य ब्रह्मणः पादः चतुष्कलः. So, oh my dear, this is Brahma's one part consisting of 4 parts. Kala avayava yasya soyam chatushkala. This word chatushkala is a Bahuri Samas, one of which there are 4 parts. So, this 4-parted part of Brahman is this. And the name of this part is Prakashavan, full of light. Iti eva nama vivadanam yasya. That is the fixed name for that. Tatha Uttarepi Padastra Chatushkala Brahmana. So later on also will come 4 parts of the quarter of Brahman. So we go to mantra 3. Saya etam evam vidvans chatushkalam padam brahmana prakashavan iti upaste. Prakashavan asmin loke bhavati prakashavato hi lokan jayati. Ya etam evam vidvan chatushkalam padam brahmana prakashavan iti upaste. So this leads to a particular worship, particular dhyan, contemplation, meditation, that one who knows these 4 parts of the part, 1/4 part of Brahman named Prakashavan, one who contemplates on that, does upasana, meditation on that, then what happens to him? He becomes lighted, full of light in this very world. And after death also, he will win those lokas which are lighted. And as per the custom, it repeats. For whom? One who knows this 4-parted part of Brahma named Prakashavan. One who worships this will get this result. Simple. So yah kaschideva. So yah means he, whosoever it may be. Remember this whosoever, because the word sa is a masculine word. In Sanskrit, there cannot be a word without being masculine, feminine, or neuter. And so, Shankar has to add, whosoever it may be, means he may be a woman, maybe neuter, maybe anybody. So, that is the meaning. Ya kaschit, evam yatoktam, as has been told, etam brahmana chatushkalam padam vidvan, knows this 4-parted 1/4 part of Brahman. Prakashavaniti anena gunena vishishtam upaste. So this name also tells the quality. So Prakashavan is its name, means Prakashavan is its quality. So Brahman with such quality, one who worships, that is, commentary makes it clear. One who worships this means this Prakashavan name and quality of Brahman, one who worships like that. Asmin loke, in this world, Prakashavan bhavati, prakhato bhavati iti artha. Shankar says, he in this world he becomes lighted, means he becomes famous. Tatha adrishtam phalam, so fruit, result which comes to him unseen in this shloka, that means in the next birth, what result comes to him? Amongst the Devadi lokas, there are Pitru lokas, so many levels of heaven are there, so many. From that, Devalokas are those which have light, which have knowledge. So, from among the different lokas, he gets the Devalokas or that type of lokas. Mrutaha sanjayati, mrutaha sanjayati. So when he dies here, he will win such lokas. Jayati means prapnoti, he will get them. Ya etam evam vidvan chatushkalam padam brahmana prakashavan iti upaste. So one who worships this Brahman's quarter part named Prakashavan. So we proceed to the sixth section, Agni, Agnishte. This is Agni Te. Because of the sh, that Te has become Te. Agnishte Padam Vakta iti. Sah Shvobhute Ga Abhiprasthapayanchakara Ta Yatra Abhi Sayam Babu Tatra Agnim Upasamadhaya Ga Uparudya Samidamadhaya Pashad Agne Prang Upopavivesha. So now here those things are described which was not described in the first part. He had stopped him and started telling him about Brahman was the appearance. Though we must understand that in the evening when he had rested, then it was happening. That has been made clear in this. That bull told him that Agni will tell you another quarter of Brahman. Agnishte Padam Vakta iti. Sah Shvobhute, when next day came and evening came, when next day came, so in the night he stayed there. In the early morning, in the next day came, he started taking the cows towards his Guru's house. Abhiprasthapayanchakara. That means he drove them towards the Guru's house. Ta yatra abhi sayam babu. So in between came evening. There Agnim upasamadhaya. He lighted the fire. Ga uparudya, and he stopped his cows there. Samidamadhaya, and put firewood in that fire. And Agni Pashat, near the fire, Prang, that is facing east, Upopavivesha, sat near the fire facing east. So all those are the rules of evening worship. We should light a fire, and near that fire facing east, we should sit. From that, people say, the Vastu people say that God, we should face east when we worship God or when we meditate. So he did like that. So Agni Te Padam Vakta iti Upara Ramar Shava. Shankar says that bull stopped talking after telling that Agni will tell you the other quarter. So Satyakamo ha Shvobhute. So it is well known that when morning came, Paredyuhu, next day when the morning came, Naityaka, that is not in the text. Shankar says Naityakam Nityam Karma. So that which has to be done daily must have to be done. Karma Krutva, finishing that. Ga Abhiprasthapayanchakara Acharyakulam Prati. So before that also he did the prescribed things in the morning. Prescribed things to be done in the morning. And then drove the cows towards the Acharya's house. Ta Shanaish Charanti. So slowly they were walking. Acharya Kulabhimukha towards the direction of Acharya's house. Prasthita, they walked. Yatra Yasmin Kale Deshe. So at that space and that time. at that time and that place. Sayam, Nishayam. Abhisambhavu. Ekatra abhimukhya sambhuta. So in the evening means towards night, when the night fell at that time. There he collected all the cows and was there. There, tatra agnim upasamadhaya, there he ignited the fire, ga uparudya, and it stopped the cows. Samitamadhaya, putting some more fuel. Pashyad agne pran. Pashyad means after. After he had put some firewood, that means the fire will continue and he will meditate. After that, putting firewood, facing east, he sat Rishabha Vacho Dhyayan, and he was contemplating on what the bull had told him, that Agni will tell you. So he started, so it is, Shankar has narrated in such a way that at Swamiji says, everything might be in his mind. Because he was thinking that bull told him that Agni will tell you. So he was sitting near Agni and he must have imagined that Agni is telling me. Tam Agni Abhivada, to him Agni addressed Satyakama iti, that is Sambodhana. Triple swar means Sambodhan. O Satyakam iti, like that. Bhagava iti, he said, revered sir, ha pratishushraava. He replied, that fire replied, this is only Satyakam. So he said, O Satyakam. Satyakam replied, O revered sir. Tam Agnir Abhivada, to him Agni said, Satyakama iti Sambodhya, that triple swar means addressing, Sambodhan. Tam asau Satyakamo Bhagava iti pratishushraava prativachanam dadau. Pratishushraava means replied. In reply, he, Satyakama, said, O revered sir, Brahmana somya te padam bravani iti bravitu me bhagavan iti tasmai ha uvacha prithvi kala antariksham kala dev kala samudra kala esha vai somya chatushkala pado brahmano anantavan nama. He said, O dear one, I will tell you 1/4 of Brahman. He said, revered sir, do tell me. Then he said, Prithvi is the 16th part. Intermediary space is the 16th part. Directions, no. Sargaloka, heaven, is called 16th part. Oceans are called 16th part. So these 4 16th part is a quarter of Brahman. And the name of such Brahman is Anantavan, possessing infinite space. So all this is physical. He had told this part, this part, this part. Now he extends and includes all the upper, lower also. He was telling on the flat earth. Now he included all above, below, everything. Brahmana Somyate Pada, and so it is called infinity. Space, infinite space. He said, I shall tell you a quarter of Brahman. He replied, O revered sir, please do tell me. To him he replied, Earth is one part of the part. Intermediary space is one part of the part. Heaven is one part of the part. Oceans are a part of the part. Atma Gocharam eva darshanam agnir abravit. So as much as Agni could see, he has told. As much as Agni could see, he has told. That is what Shankar describes us. As much as bull could see, bull told. As much as Agni could see, he told. Esha vai Somya Chatushkala Pado Brahmana. So this is the quarter of Brahman consisting of 4 parts. Anantavan Nama. One who possesses infinity, that is his name. Saya etam evam vidwan chatushkalam padam brahmano anantavan iti upaste. Anantavan asmin loke bhavati anantavatoha lokan jayati. Etam evam vidwan chatushkalam padam brahmano anantavan iti upaste. So one, same thing. Whosoever one, knowing this vidwan, 4 quarters of 1 quarter of Brahman, name is possessor of infinity, worships, contemplates, thinking that he possesses infinity. In this world, Bhavati becomes Anantavato, he becomes possessor of infinity. And he, after death, he wins those lokas which possess infinity. One who does this, one who knows this 4-parted part of Brahman, named Anantavan, one who worships this, gets this. Shankar says, Saya Kaschit, again repeat that, Yathoktam Padam Anantavatvena Gunaina Upaste. Shankar adds there also that the name means qualities. So one who worships Brahman as possessing infinity, so tathaiva tadguna bhavati. He also becomes with that quality. He himself becomes possessor of infinity. Tadguna bhavati. Asmin loke, in this world. Mritasya, after death, anantavatoha lokan sa jayati. He wins those worlds which possess infinity. Ya etam eva ityadi purvavat. That is just like the previous mantra, one who knows this, one who worships this, named Anantavam. So, what are those lokas he has not described? There he had said that amongst lokas, he wins Devalokas because they are lighted. But here, he has not kept silent. Whichever lokas possess infinity, that he obtains. We enter Saptam Khanda, Hamsa te padam makta iti. He further tells him that a swan will tell you another quarter. Saha shobhute sa Abhiprasthapayanchakara, when it was morning, he started traveling towards yatra abhi sayam babu. So where it becomes evening, tatra agnim upasamadhaya, he lighted the fire, ga uparudya, stopping the cows, samidamadhaya, adding fuel, pashyad agne prang upavivesha. Behind Agni, there it was perhaps near Agni. No, there also Pashyad was there. So behind Agni, facing east. Behind Agni, facing east. That means the Agni is lighted in the east. So same thing here. No? So same thing. He started by telling that Swan will tell you another quarter, and in the morning he drove the cows, and where it was the evening, and stopped the cows and lighted the fire and sat behind the fire facing east. And then tam hamsaha upanipatya abhivado. That swan came down. That swan was flying and he came down, abhivada, and greeted Satyakama iti. Bhagava iti pratishushraava. So they are identical, but the Shruti likes to tell stories in detail. So Shankar's commentary, so Agnir Hamsaha te padam vakta iti uktva upararama. So that Agni stopped telling, after telling that, Swan will tell you. Now Shankar says, Hamsa is Aditya. That Swan is sun god. Shaukla Atpatana Samanyat. Because that is bright white, swan also is bright white. And because it flies through the sky, swan also flies through the sky. Therefore, swan represents Aditya. Sa Shvabhuta ityadi samanam. The meaning of other parts is the same. Now he speaks that sun in the form of swan. Satyakam saw it as swan. It was actually the sun flying through the sky came to him as a swan. Brahmana somyate padam bravani iti. Oh dear, I will tell you one quarter of Brahman. Bravitu me bhagavan iti. Please tell me, revered sir. Tasmai uvacha, to him he told, Agni kala, Surya kala, Chandra kala, Vidyutat kala, Eshavai somya, Chatushkala pado brahmano, Jyotishman nama. So he tells Agni is a part of the part, sun is the part of the part, moon is a part of the part, lightning is a part of the part. So he is telling all things representing light. First one told earth. Second one told all direction, space. Third one told him all things that are light, knowledge, consciousness. Yeshvai Somya Chatushkala Pado Brahmano Jyotishman Nama. So this is the quarter of Brahman having 4 parts, and the name is lighted. सच एतम एवं विद्वान चतुष्कलम पादम ब्रह्मणो ज्योतिष्मान इति उपास्ते ज्योतिष्मान अस्मिन् लोके भवति ज्योतिष्मतोः लोकान् जयति य एतम एवं विद्वान चतुष्कलम पादम ब्रह्मणो ज्योतिष्मान इति उपास्ते. So that person who knows this quarter of Brahman having 4 parts, Brahman named as Jyotishman, lighted, one who worships him, he in this world becomes lighted himself, and lighted lokas he gets after death. One who knows, worships this quarter of Brahman named Jyotishman. Agni Kala, Surya Kala, Chandra Kala, Vidyut Kala, Eshavai Somya iti Jyotir Vishayam Evacha Darshanam Pravacha. Shankar says, all this is, all parts represent light, 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 light. Ato Hamsasya Adityatvam Pratiyate. He said, therefore I am telling that Hamsa was sun only. Because now all lighted things are being told, so that Hamsa was also a light. He was the sun. That is what he says. Vidvat Phalam, and the result of knowing this, Jyotishman Deepti Yukto Asmin Loke Bhavati, in this world he becomes shining. Chandradityadinam Jyotishmata evacha mritva lokan jayati. So here he tells, Chandra Loka, Surya Loka, that lighted spheres, he wins after death. Samanamuttaram, other things are same. So we enter the 8th section. Madgushte padam vakta iti sa shvobhute ga abhiprasthapayanchakara ta yatra abhi sayam babhu tatra agnim upasamadhaya ga uparuddha samidamadhaya paschadagne prang upopavivesha. So that Swan concluded saying that one bird called Madgu. Madgu is the name of a bird. That bird will tell you another part. Said this, he stopped. And when next morning came, he took the cows towards Acharya's house. There when evening came, he again lighted the fire and stopped the cows and added fuel, and behind the fire he sat facing east. Hanso api, Shankar says that Swan also Madgushte Padam Bhakta iti Upararama. He concluded and stopped after telling that Madgu will tell you another section. Madgu Udakachara Pakshi. So Shankar says Madgu is a name of the bird who lives, who travels in water also. So they are water diving birds. They can stay in water, they can fly also. So such is the Madgu bird. Such a apsambandhat prana. So it is the representative of prana devata, because it is connected with water. Water is the cause of this whole world. So prana devata is the cause of this whole world. And so that water, that bird which is waterborne, is also represents prana. Not difficult if we understand Shankar like this. Sa Shvobhute Ityadi Purva. Other portions are just like previous. Tam Madguhu Upanipatya Abhivada. Flying, he also came down. Satyakama iti Bhagava iti pratishushrawa, identical. He came down and said, "O Satyakam." Satyakam says, "O revered sir, Brahmana somyate padam bharvani iti." I will tell 1/4 of Brahman to you. Oh my dear, Bravitu me Bhagavan iti, revered sir, please do tell me, tasmai hovacha prana. So here, directly now, Madhu changes into prana. That Madhu which was representing prana, he tells him, no. Hovacha prana kala. Prana is 1/16th part. Madhu is not prana here. Madhu, he says, prana kala, chakshuk kala, shrotram kala, manak kala. Esha vai somya chatushkala, pado brahmana, ayatanavan nama. So he says, pran, vital force, is 1/16th part. Eyes are 1/16th part. Ears are 1/16th part. Mind is 1/16th part. Oh dear one, this is the quarter with 4/16 parts. And its name is Ayatanavan. That is container. Container name. Its name is container. Shankar says such a Madhu prana. Shankar says that Madhu is that way very prana. So Vishayam evacha darshanam vacha. So it will tell about its own vision, its own view of Brahman. What he sees, he can tell you. Prana can see everything. Prana kala ityadi ayatanavaniti evam nama. So he says same thing. As much as he can see prana kala, etc. So his name is container. Ayatanam nama manaha sarva karana uparitanam bhoganam tat yasmin pade vidyate iti. So this ayatanam or container, Shankar explains, this container is mind. Because all the parts, when they are collected, all the enjoyments, when they are collected, where they stay in the mind. So container means mind. All the parts when they collect, all the bhogas when they are collect, they stay in the mind. And so mind is the container. Iti ayatanavan nama pada. So the name of that quarter is ayatanavan, container. Saya etam evam vidvan chatushkalam padam brahmana ayatanavan iti upaste. Ayatanavan asmin loke bhavati. Ayatanavatoha lokan jayati. Ya etam evam vidvan chatushkalam padam brahmana ayatanavan iti upaste. So that knower which knows that this 4/16th part together becoming 1/4 of Brahman, named container, he worships like that. He becomes a container in this world and he wins those lokas which are containers. One who knows this Brahman with 4/16 parts, named Ayatanavan, one who worships that. Shankar says, tam padam tathaiva upaste ya sa Ayatanavan. So when he worships that quarter in the same way, Ayatanavan meaning he tells. Ayatanavan ashrayavan asmin loke bhavati. He becomes supporter. Container means supporter in this world. तथा आयतनवत एव सावकाशान lokan mruto jayati. So, those spheres means those who have place. Savakashan, those who have place for other things to stay in. Such lokas he wins. Ye etameva ityadi purvavat. Other things are just like other mantras. So now we have come to the conclusion part of the story in the 9th section. Prapah acharya kulam tam acharyo abhivada satyakama iti bhagava iti pratishushraava. So when he reached Acharya's abode, Acharya greeted him saying, O Satyakama. He replied saying, O my revered sir, Prapaha Praptavan Acharya Kulam. Prapaha means he reached Acharya's abode. Tam Acharya Abhivada Satyakama iti Bhagava iti pratishushraava. It is the same. Now, what Acharya tells him? ब्रह्मविद इव वै सौम्य भाषे को नु तो अनुशशास इति अन्ये मनुष्येभ्य इति ह प्रतिजज्ञे भगवांस्तु एव मे कामे ब्रूयात्. The Acharya said, "Oh dear, you are appearing like a man of knowledge, man who knows Brahman. You appear like that. Who taught you, my dear?" He said, people different from men. So gods, they have taught me. Now, according to my desire, you revered sir, please teach me. He is not satisfied with the way divine beings have told him. He wants a man, a living man, to tell him. So the importance of a living guru is being told here. One who lives that life should tell me. He should talk. Brahmavid iva soumya bhase prasannendriya prahasita vadanascha nischinta kritartho brahmavid bhavati. So when Guru says you appear like a man of knowledge of Brahman, what he means? Prasanna indriya, whose organs are tranquil. Prahasita vadana, whose face is smiling. Nishinta, who is free from any disturbing thought. Kritartha, whose life has been fulfilled. Brahmavid bhavati. Brahmavid is like this. Prasannendriya, prasita vadana, nischinta, kritartha. Indriyas tranquil, face smiling, free from care, life fulfilled. Such is a man of knowing Brahman. So, a criteria of finding a man of Brahman have been told here. Ata Acharya Brahmavidiva Bhasi. Therefore, Acharya said, you appear like a man who knows Brahman. Ko nuiti vitarkayan. He felt doubt, so he asked, Kasam anushashasaiti. Who taught you? Sachaha Satyakamo. That Satyakama replied, Anne manushebhyo devata. Other than men means gods. Mam anushishtavatya. They taught me. ko anyo bhagavad shishyam mam manusya san anushasitam utsehete iti abhipraya. His meaning is that other than revered sir, which man will dare to teach me? So God taught me. Shankara has filled in the story very nicely. Therefore, ato anne manushyabhya iti pratijagge pratinatavan. So he said with swear that it is other than men. Bhagwanstu eva me kame mama ichhayam. So, revered sir himself, according to my desire, bruyat, please tell me, kim annai ruktena. What happens with others tell me? Naham tad ganayami iti abhipra. I do not count that. That is the meaning. I do not count what others tell me. I want you please tell me. Aha. That is the sentiment, pure, beautiful. Even he knows by all others telling him, but he is not satisfied. He wants the Guru, the living Guru, the man in whom all these things are seen. As Guru described just now, he should tell me. A living person who has realized all this should tell us. He adds, Shrutam hi eva me bhagavad drishebhyo acharyad ha eva vidya vidita sadishtam prapati iti tasmai ha etad eva uvacha atra ha na kinchana viyaya iti. He said, I have heard from people like you, revered sir, that only that teaching which comes from Acharya, that only gives you the sadhishta, that ultimate thing which has to be obtained, that you get only when Acharya tells you. So to him, he told everything. Na kinchana viyaya iti, na kinchana viyaya. Nothing was left out, nothing was left out. So all these things Acharya repeated, and after he told, nothing remained to tell of Saguna Brahma. Kincha, Acharya says, Kincha, Shrutami Yasmat Mama Vidyate eva asmin arthe. Bhagavad Rishebhyo, Bhagavad Samebhyo Rishebhya. So, like you, sages I have heard from. Acharyadha eva vidya vidita sadhishtam sadhu tamatvam prapati. The highest good that one gets. Prapati means prapnoti. Iti ato bhagwan eva bruyad iti ukte. So, you revered sir should tell me, when he said like that, Acharya abravit. The Acharya did tell him, Tasmai tam eva devate rukta vidyam. So what the gods had told him, same thing. Acharya told him, Atra na kinchana shodashakala vidyaya kinchid ekadesham atramapi navya. Shankara has clarified that from the knowledge of 16 parted Brahman, nothing was left out. So this is a description of 16 parted Brahman. We are told that the one cause has been broken into 16 to tell us so about that one cause of entire world which was broken into 16 parts. In that knowledge, nothing was left out. Na vigatam iti artha, nothing was left out. Dvirabhyaso vidya parisamaptyartha. And the repetition is for telling us that this knowledge has been completed. Beautiful story, beautiful knowledge. We'll come to another story now on the next Wednesday. Om apyanti mamangani vakpranashchakshusrotramato balamindriyani cha sarvani sarvam brahma upanishadam maham brahma nirakuryam mama brahma nirakarot अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मा ते मयि सन्तु ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तत्सत् श्री रामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।